Hey, Tazz here. I'm here to tell you a funny story about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was hanging out with Jimmy Hart, the Nasty Boys, and Mike Tyson, reminiscing about the good old days of wrestling. They were all having a great time, telling stories and laughing. But little did Hulk know that his decision to go vegan would come back to haunt him. As the conversation continued, Hulk felt a sudden urge to use the bathroom. He excused himself and rushed to the nearest restroom, hoping to do his business in peace. But as he sat down, he realized that there was no toilet paper. Panic set in as he tried to think of a solution. Hulk thought of Jimmy Hart and decided to send him a message asking for help. But in his haste, he accidentally tweeted out his distress call to the world. He could feel his face turn red with embarrassment, and he prayed that nobody would see it. As he sat there, contemplating his options, he noticed his scarf lying on the floor. He thought about using it to wipe, but quickly dismissed the idea, knowing it would be unsanitary. He was stuck with no way out of his predicament. Suddenly, the door burst open, and in walked Bret Hart. Looking furious, Hulk Hogan was confused and didn't understand why Bret was so angry. Bret started yelling at him about not wanting to drop the belt in 1994, and Hulk realized that he had only reignited an old feud. Feeling helpless, Hulk Hogan just wanted to finish his business and get out of there as quickly as possible. He tried to explain to Bret that it was all a misunderstanding, but Bret wouldn't listen. Finally, Hulk had enough and decided to use the scarf to wipe, hoping that nobody would ever find out. Hey, I'm Tazz. Hold on. Anyway, back to the story. As he emerged from the bathroom, Hulk Hogan felt embarrassed and defeated. He knew that he would never live down this embarrassing moment, but he also knew that he had good friends who would always have his back. Even in his darkest moment, he could count on Jimmy Hart, the Nasty Boys, and Mike Tyson to stand by him. Boy, that's embarrassing. If I was Hogan, I would have kicked Bret Hart's ass. Anyway, Tazz out.